Warm up today, starting with just a nice 400-meter jog, nice and smooth, not looking for anything fast, just looking to kind of get you out and moving, get some blood flow and get the legs working. And then after, when you come back in your 400-meter jog, working through about 30 seconds per station, or kind of working like a down and back feel depending on how big your garage is, your basement is, your driveway is, and things like that. But starting with our slower stuff, so starting with just some knee grabs. So if it helps to kind of take a little shuffle step in between, go for it to kind of help work on that balance, but really just focusing on pulling that knee into the chest, getting the glutes nice and stretched out. After your 30 seconds of knee grabs, we're going to work through 30 seconds of foot grabs. So now pulling that foot behind, trying to get the heel of the butt, trying to pull our knees back in the same line. Don't feel the need to kind of pull and have to pull this way. Again, we want to activate the quad and the hip flexor. So we lose that by disengaging our posterior chain. So after 30 seconds of knee grabs, 30 seconds of knuckle draggers. So working through popping a foot, getting calves nice and stretched out, hamstrings nice and stretched out. If going down the middle is a little uncomfortable, you can also come down the side, keep your feet together, and working through knuckle draggers that way. After your knuckle draggers, Frankensteins, kicking opposite hand to opposite foot. Working through that. After that, finishing up with our fast stuff. So 30 seconds of high knees, working back down for 30 seconds, and then finishing with 30 seconds of bucket. Workout today, retesting that 2-mile run. So looking back at March 30th was when we ran the 2 mile the first time, either going again trying to beat that time, or if we were time capped at that 20 minutes, trying to go a little bit further today, trying to complete that 2 miles in under 20 minutes. So we'll take the first 20 minutes, we'll work on that. At minute 23, we'll get 3 minutes of rest no matter what. We're gonna work into a nice 12-minute AMRAP, starting with 20 single arm dumbbell power cleans. After your power cleans, 20 air squats, and then finishing with 20 Abmat Sit-Ups. Your dumbbell power clean, we're doing one arm. We can either tap in the middle, or if you're more comfortable, we can tap on the outside. 20, so we're gonna do 10 on each side, switching every 5 reps. So no matter what, whether it's one bell on the outside, finishing in that front rack, or if we're going down the middle, again, that way after 5, we'll switch back through, either in the middle or off to the side. After your 20 air squats, so nice and smooth, feet shoulder width apart, pockets below the knees, all the way down, all the way up, full extension there, and then finishing with 20 sit-ups. So back, hip, shoulders touch, hands touch, all the way up, shoulders across the plane of those hips. And then 4 different movements today for our mobility: couch stretch, pigeon, child's pose, and then that calf stretch. Looking at 1 minute of each, except for that child's pose, we're gonna go for a full 2 minutes and really get those lats nice and stretched out. Starting with that couch stretch, find your soft thing to use here, pillow, couch cushion, whatever it is. Put that knee on it, back toe goes up into the wall, front leg comes out. Working on getting that back hip, back quad nice and stretched out. Holding for a minute, then we would switch sides and do the same thing for another minute. Again, back hip, back quad, nice and fully extended, those hips sinking forward. After our couch stretch, going into our pigeon. So back leg nice and long, front leg out in front of you here, best that you can. We can always bring that shin more forward to get that deeper stretch if we need it. Holding for a minute, and then switching sides and doing pigeon on the other side for another minute. After our 2 minutes of pigeon, child's pose, toes together, knees out, fully extended out the front. We're gonna hold for 2 minutes, so if you ever feel like you wanna shift from side to side, feel free, get the obliques nice and stretched out that way. And then also making sure we're going the other way. And then last, finishing off with that calf stretch, so finding that wall, heel on the ground, toe high, bringing our weight forward, stretching out that calf, holding for a minute, and then switching and holding for another minute.